Hey guys, it's week 13, cycle 3. We're going to do the science experiment number 86, where did it go? And we're going to illustrate that there are pockets of space between water molecules. And we're going to do it a little bit differently than the book. I found these at Dollar Tree. They have measurements on them. So step 1 is you're going to have a couple of containers, one that has water in it, one that's just empty to pour over. Then you'll also have your rubbing alcohol, your food coloring, and I have these pipettes too to do kind of exact measurements in case you need to fill it up a little bit at a time. So the first step you're going to do is fill up both of these containers up to the 10 measurement. Okay, so let me do that real quick. And I'm going to use pipettes to do this. You can have your students do this. That way we know it's an exact measurement. We're going to observe the level of the liquid after we do the experiment. So it's pretty important to get it exactly right. Okay, so that one's at the 10 line. And I'm going to do the other one as well. Both with water. You could even let your kids each squirt in it. I'm sure the little ones will. Okay. So I don't want to lift it up yet because we're in the first step. But you can see that both of these have water up to the 10. All right. Then the next step is to add 1 drop of food coloring. And this is liquid. So if you add 2 drops to one side and 1 drop to the other, it will affect the measurement. So try to be very accurate with the 1 drop. 1 and 1. Now, the next step, I'm going to do water first. I have this container and a tablespoon. I'm going to add a tablespoon of water to one of the cylinders and a tablespoon of rubbing alcohol to another cylinder. So to make sure that I'm pouring it accurately, I'm going to dip my tablespoon in this water and then continue to fill it up to make sure that it is exactly, because when I dipped it, it kind of spilled out. Make sure it's exactly 1 tablespoon. And then to help me pour, I'm going to pour it into the empty container. That gives me the little spout to pour it in. So that this one is a tablespoon of water. Okay. I even have some paper towels that you can use to dry out this, because you're going to kind of do the same thing with the rubbing alcohol. So I'm going to take my rubbing alcohol and I'm going to hold this. I'm going to even dry out my tablespoon. I'm going to hold this over. I just spilled some. So I'm going to dab that up. It's okay if you make a mistake. All right. So I'm going to pour a tablespoon of rubbing alcohol into this. All right, and then I'm going to fill. You'll hear my kids coming down the stairs, so just ignore them. Fill it up. Now, I do have lids, but you can, at this point, close them up. You can tell that the water level is significantly different with the water and just water and the water and rubbing alcohol. And what this proves is there are actual pockets in between our water molecules, which is H2O. And in between the pockets, there's space, and alcohol space is a little bit tighter. So the alcohol goes into the space in the water molecule. So it kind of looks like this. If a donut and 2 marshmallows is our H and our 2 O's, and I stick it together with another H2O, there's all these spaces in between for the alcohol to go through. So that is what we're demonstrating for the kids. And I will probably have big marshmallows and little marshmallows because the donuts ain't cutting it. But there you go. That's week 13, number 86.